Our switchheads, welcome back. It's that time again, and today I've got my Agent Intercept review for your viewing pleasure. But will it be more 00 negative than 007? And before we answer that, feel free to subscribe to the channel, as it really does help small channels like mine to grow. And with new reviews and sales videos each week, there's plenty to watch. So let's put this in high gear and get started. Engage. As a secret agent in control of a high-tech transforming vehicle, it's up to you to take down the criminal organization Claw. I'll get you, Inspector Gat. Nope, not that Claw, and I really do hope that some of you get that reference. Agent Intercept is one of those auto kind of runner type games where the vehicle just continuously moves and you steer it. So basically the concept is actually quite easy. You just steer in the direction, steer in the directions in left or right that you want to, and then press B, which you'll probably end up keeping your finger down on, to boost, and then obviously using the Y button, not obviously, to fire your weapons. Yeah, it kind of works really well. It's quite intuitive, and yeah, I have no problems with this whatsoever. Using the boost, which once used takes time to refill, or by collecting boost icons, you can destroy vehicles and also drift around turns for, better cornering. On the subject of destroying vehicles, there are a few collectibles to add to your arsenal to help take down them enemies, and in turn, keeping your health bar up. Weapons are strewn all over the place, and as you can see, they work quite adequately. And yeah, they're kind of like strewn across the actual game world, just like, oh, there's one. Then just press the button and you fire and you destroy it. Yeah, just like the boost, they're kind of everywhere as you progress through the game, so there's no shortage, and yeah, you certainly won't get bored of not using them, if you know what I mean. Your car transforms depending on the different areas you go into, and does give you that feel you're a secret agent in charge of some great tech. I absolutely love how the actual vehicles change and sort of like morph into the different vehicles. There's absolutely no transition period. There's, you can hardly notice that it's done, and then you're back into a car again. It's really impressive how it does that, and just so smoothly. As well as all of this, there are some boss-like battles which feel okay and not just an afterthought. And there's even some environmental obstacles and even mines to avoid. At the end of each mission, it gives you a rundown and also a checklist of intel objectives that can be completed as you go along. And trust me, as almost everything gives you points, it could work towards the replayability of the game, trying to beat your own score. So completion of each level means that it basically brings up this here, which shows you your score, and also this, which is the tasks that you need to complete, or your objectives, to progress into the game. Adding to the main mission, there are also other modes to keep you coming back for more. Things like score attack, although no online leaderboards, which is a shame, but I also know that they're wildly misused in games like this. Also, there's some side missions for, that extra gameplay. Controls felt good, and the boosting was pretty decent and controlled rather well. It all felt light but tight, a little like playing an arcade racer. Graphically, it looks pretty good with a cartoony feel to it, with different angles and directions used for driving. In fact, as a whole, the style had a quite pleasing feel to it. And as for that audio, well heck, it's pretty well all voiced. The music has that spy vibe to it, and it all just gets you in the mood. Just makes me want to go get a dry martini, shaken, not stirred. And this all holds up even when the end credits are running. The good, feels well made. Enjoyable gameplay, extra modes that help the longevity of the game, voice acting, well done. The bad, the main mission is not terribly long. No leaderboards, had a couple of stutters here and there, and it won't tax the hardcore players. The game is simple to pick up and play, but won't tax you too much. Time attack, even though I think I called it score attack before, can be used for extra replayability. And seriously, who would not like to be a spy with a transforming car? I'm going to be giving Agent Intercept a respectable 3+ out of 5, and would recommend to those fans of this genre, but others may want to wait for a sale. And now, as I delve into my bag of alternatives, why don't you go ahead and subscribe to the channel, because I do weekly content just like this, reviews and also sales videos, and also why not hit that like button, it really does help small channels like mine to grow. Here it is, the alternative, and that's going to be Moto Rush GT, and there is a deluxe version of it as well with kind of like extra content, but basically it's kind of like this. You're on a motorbike, not a car, and you're basically having to steer the actual vehicle out of the way of oncoming traffic and jump over ramps and the like in order to, well, go the distance and try to survive for the longest that you can. Yes, I know, not a direct comparison, but if you've got a better alt, leave it down in the comments, alongside any thoughts you may have on Agent Intercept. And if you want to take the conversation even further, why not come and join us in our community Discord? Because life is better when we switch together.